As mayor of NYC, I would invest in making the city a hub for Bitcoin and other. The man that wanted to give away free money to everyone forever now says he'll build a city on the hardest money ever? What a political The company will consider accepting Bitcoin from MasterCard to offer cryptocurrency payments on its network this year. Canadian Bitcoin ETF has passed, the first in North. Miami's City Commission has successfully passed a resolution that allows municipal employees to get paid in Bitcoin. A new Bitcoin all-time high was reached. Is that it? Can I start? Amazon exploring digital currency. America's oldest bank plans to support and custody Bitcoin on behalf of its crypto app adds Apple Pay support to its prepaid master. Jack Dorsey and Jay-Z to fund Bitcoin development with new 500 Bitcoin endowment. Huh. Maybe I should have been using a Jay-Z tune for the intro. 99 pounds for the So much to get into today. It's wild. 50K seems like all but a foregone conclusion at this point. We're looking at the beginning of a whole avalanche of adoption here. But despite all the Bitcoin mania, I do want to share with you, if we are still early, using data, not objective opinions like most people still don't have any idea what cryptocurrencies are. Media coverage is mostly negative. Most cryptocurrencies are still underdeveloped. Price discovery is still most merchants don't accept cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are still lacking in user experience. I mean, that stuff might be true. Smash like if you agree. But let's look at the numbers. And I'm also gonna be giving you an update on my current crypto portfolio, timestamps to everything below. But first, we need to get this out of the way. I know the market seems top-ish. Since when was it okay to have celebrity endorsements for Justin Sun, no less? Someone get me the SEC again.
No, Donna is not going to find out about this, okay?
And double-digit gains on alts, seemingly day after day after day. Early 2018 vibes, anyone? Still, despite that, I feel very much like Michael right now.
No question about it, I am ready to get hurt again.
No, not that Michael, although that was very relevant.
It's a gift. Once in 1,000 years, do you actually see the invention of a fundamentally new thing? This is our once in 1,000-year opportunity. You get to buy into it early.
We do have a gift. Now, I'm not trying to say or to tell you. Got a notification which scared me. I'm not trying to tell you that this time is different because quite frankly, no one can definitively say. Even my own poll on the matter was very split. But after looking at this data that I'm about to share with you, it might be a potentially rocky path, but I think we're all going to make it. Let's look at worldwide adoption metrics for Bitcoin and a load of the most popular indicators for Bitcoin surrounding the likelihood of having peaked this bull run. First up, how many people are involved and using Bitcoin right now? This is pretty hard to guesstimate. One person might create 100 wallets, while another might create 0 by simply using an exchange. There are only 1.2 million active Bitcoin addresses worldwide, but the best indicator we have is the total wallets with at least $1 in it, and there are currently 35 million of those. Now, there could be considerably less, but there should not be any more than 35 million Bitcoin users worldwide. That would mean worldwide adoption stands at a mighty less than 0.5%. Kinda eye-opening. Placing us on the adoption curve would see us at innovators, or at the very least, most pessimistic view possible in the early adopter stage. Most money in the world is owned by the few though, so have those institutions gobbled up all the Bitcoin already? Actually, it's important to know that the more institutions have, the better, at least for price. If the first bull market was caused by cypherpunk geeks, the second by libertarians, privacy lovers, or just the dumb lucky, let's be honest, be real. The third by the retail community, then you can see these communities were pretty emotional. If there's one community that isn't and has 10 times more money than the previous groups combined, it's institutional. From what we know of public financial institutions who have reported their holdings, including the likes of MicroStrategy, Galaxy Digital, Marathon Patent, Square, Mt. Gox, Block One, their total Bitcoin holdings are 6%, and that is including the black hole that is Grayscale. There are other institutions, no doubt, who aren't on this list. Tesla is a well-known example, and this is just in the US, but it looks like they have a lot more Bitcoin to accumulate before they have controlling interest here. So let's look at distribution, which is actually kind of mind-blowing as well. According to the Bitcoin Rich List, if you own between 0.1 and 1 Bitcoin in a single wallet, you're in the top 9% of wallets worldwide. Between 1 and 10 Bitcoin, you're in the top 2.35% of worldwide wallets. Not bad. A lot of people don't have very much Bitcoin at all. Long term, we have a really long way to go. But that's the future. What about right now? Are we still early in this current bull market? Data would point to about halfway. About halfway. Not even started. There's even more I could show you, but I think you get the point. Being as unemotional as possible, it seems very pessimistic to be of the opinion we have peaked already in the market. Possible, but not probable. Most of the year is looking like a bull market. It is the Chinese year of the bull after all. Now, let me share with you my updated portfolio. Now, it does say budget planning Karen's birthday. Don't worry about that. This is a professionally created document. Ethereum at 32%, Bitcoin at 29%, Uni at 8%, 3% for stablecoins, 16% for various alts, and 11% for Octo. That might seem pretty weird. It is, at least to me. I was, for the most part, vast majority in Bitcoin, but because of the way the market has reacted, some of my smaller positions have now become significant, so let's break it down. ETH is my largest holding at 32%. I know gas coin is an increasingly used term. I do not appreciate that. Think about my bags. Especially with Cardano and BNB having performed so well recently. I use Ethereum because I interact with a lot of DeFi protocols, of which there currently really isn't any replacement for. Sorry, Lindsay. Bitcoin at 29%, which I'm earning interest, compounding interest on, by the way, get up to 6% annually with BlockFi and a $250 bonus using my link below. Really doesn't need any explanation except for maybe the fact, why is it so low? The Uniswap token is 8%. I got 2 airdrops, I bought more on the dip and farmed it while I could. Even then though, it was a small part of my portfolio until a recent run for exchange tokens. That's why its value has ballooned. Still currently an entirely useless token, but with V3 of Uniswap upcoming, it is expected that they will introduce at least buy and burn from the fees that they generate. Octo at 11%. I'm not trying to show you here anything, by the way. I bought a little bit of this and held it since it first came out. Haven't talked about it until now. This is still a volatile low market cap coin. Imagine Uniswap and 1inch rolled into one with fiat on and off ramps, non-inflationary fee distribution to token holders. I think this should be a DeFi blue chip. That is why, despite the run up in profits, despite it being quite a big part of my portfolio now, I still haven't pulled profits. 3% of stablecoins. It is a bull market, but maybe I should be looking at increasing that. The only people who got wrecked in the last bull market were those who pulled no profits. That leaves various alts at 16%. I couldn't break them down because there's a lot of them there, some long-term holds like Cardano and BNB. The new really low market cap stuff though, which is really volatile for those interested, is the following. First up, U8D. This is an algorithmic stablecoin like Ampleforth, if you're familiar, with slightly different and pretty clever mechanics on how to stay stable. Real reason it's on my radar though is because of the APY farming. It's something ridiculous like 2% an hour. Obviously unsustainable long term. I think you'd end up with most of the world's money in a few months, but that was what it was the last time I checked. CVP Powerpool, designed to pull together various governance coins such as Comp, BAL, Land, Yiffy, and more, which makes farming and voting more efficient. My DeFi friends really like this, and they're not usually wrong. Prom, which is exploding right now. Think DeFi meets data storage, interacting directly on the blockchain without the need of third parties. Pretty cool and still low market cap. Marlin, also exploding. It is alt season, a Binance Labs project. I don't know what it will specifically be used for, except that it has a lot of people excited. It's meant to be a super fast blockchain that can help optimize other blockchains. So that's what I'm interested in and holding right now on the low market cap side. A word of warning though, alts have been on such a tear recently, it means they have quite a distance to fall when a lot of people start taking profits. There will be another ascent in Bitcoin dominance at some point. When though, I don't know. Just something to keep in mind. But that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. A like is always appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one.